Hello, welcome to Grandpa's Workshop. As always, big thank you to all my subscribers. In this video, I'm going to take a look at what's in this little box, because the people at Strongink reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if I'd like to try some of their pen kits. So of course I said yes, I'd love to. So they sent them out. So I'm going to take a look at what's in the box. I'm not going to do any turning because I'm far too busy at the moment, and I'll explain later why that is. Right, let's take a look in the box. I had to pick a blunt stand and a knife, didn't I? Right, some Strongink stickers, I think these are. Cool. Now they asked me if I wanted to pick some pen kits or if I just like a selection. I said just send me a selection. Oh, they've even sent me some drill bits. That's excellent. So I've got some drill bits and I've got some bushings. So let's have a look at the pen kits. Now usually when I'm turning pens, it's usually the slimline pen kits, but I'm looking forward to having a crack at these. Yeah, I think that's a slimline one. Let's open one up and have a look. Yep. These look really nice. In fact, what I may do before I even turn one of these is invest in a pen press when I've got some spare money. Yeah, they feel nice. Yep, I'm looking forward to giving these a go. So, like I said, I'm not going to be doing any turning this week because I've got a lot of stuff to do and not a lot of time to do it. So, we'll move on and I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is my workshop, and as you can see, it's a funny shape. Behind this panel is where my lathe is, and what I'm doing is I'm moving this wall down to this end, and this wall I'm moving out to give me some extra space because I'm a bit cramped in there at the minute. Because I also, if I'm doing any repairs on my motorbike, I try to do it inside the workshop, but sometimes I just can't quite fit, so I have to do it outside in all weathers. I don't like that anymore. Now, I did have this used to be my lean-to, and this used to be on the side of the workshop, and it was originally built for keeping the bike in, but at its highest point it was only like 6 foot tall, and the lowest point I think it's 5 foot, so not enough room to work in, no windows, no lights. So I've made a shed base, I've moved it, I've put it on here, I've bought some feather edge to clad this back wall. I'm going to put a new roof on it, felt it, extend the workshop, and then I can start doing some projects. So I'll show you what other projects I've got coming up. As my regular viewers will know, I've recently done a garden bench for my mother-in-law. I've done a garden bench for my daughter, for my grandson's Brave the Shave, which he did on the 27th, and it were went fantastic. He's raised well over the amount he wanted, so I'm very proud of him. But I went to my local car boot sale the other week and I found some bench ends that match my daughter's. Now, I didn't buy these for my daughter. I thought, I'll get those, I can make myself a chair for my garden. So I put these away in the shed, and then I went back to my local car boot sale again. I paid a tenner for these, and I got another set of bench ends, and they only cost me £5. So I said to the wife, tell you what, I'll turn this one into a chair for me, and I'll do another bench for daughter. And then I went further around the car boot sale, and I got myself another set of bench ends. And these ones I paid £25 for. Now, I didn't want to pay £25 for a set of second-hand bench ends, but they can go for daft money, to be honest. And I got these to do a bench for myself because I like this lion's head on the arms. I think they look nice. I think once I get the paint off, get them tidied up a bit, I think they'll look really nice. I really like the look of these bench ends. But don't worry, I'm not going to be doing all bench ends. As you know, I've got my Strongink pen kits to do, which I'm really looking forward to. And some eagle-eyed viewers of the channel may have seen these in the background. They're covered in sawdust. I bought these, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, from a local car boot sale. Little cast iron table legs. So once I've got some spare time, I'm going to make a top for this so it can go in the garden with our old bench. Then eventually we'll have the new bench and a chair, so plenty of places for people to sit. So it's not just cast iron bench ends I've been buying. I also got this from the car boot, paid £1 for it. A little weather vane. And it's the Grim Reaper on a motorbike. It's got loads of flaky paint, loads of rust. So what I'm going to do is rub it down, repaint it, and I think I might stick it outside on top of workshop. But the best thing I bought from my car boot lately was this sash clamp. It'd be the sash clamp heads, and this was only £1. It was all fitted wrong way around, and I thought, oh, I might have to make a new piece of wood for that. But no, flipped them over, works fine. Now I've shown you these, I'm going to show you the best one, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So this is it, the Singer sewing machine stand. Now I was at the car boot with my wife, I spotted this, and she said, oh, that would make a nice table, that. So I bought it, £30. The mechanism still works, but it's really stiff. But I'm not bothered about that, because I think the foot plate will make a nice little shelf. I might even turn a wooden vase or something to go on there. So I'm going to make a top for it when I've got time. Now I've seen a lot of these with big chunky wooden tops, and I don't want to go down that route. I was thinking maybe make like a herringbone style top for it. So it'll want cleaning up, repainting and everything, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Before I go, a big thank you to Strongink for sending me the pen kits. I'm really looking forward to using them, and as soon as I've got the workshop finished, I've got everything sorted out, I'm going to make a pen. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.